What's going on, people? Mike C-Town here with an episode of Records and Ramblings. I don't have any ramblings, but I'm starting this off by talking about something that's not a record. I don't usually show in the video what's playing in the background, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different today because I'm gonna be playing this tape from Spirit. I assume that's how you pronounce the name of the band. But yeah, this is a cassette that came out on Harvest of Death, and Spirit is raw black metal right up my fucking alley. This shit rules. I'm pretty sure it's still available, so you should definitely jump on it. But yeah, this shit fucking kills, so check it out. Alright, the first record I'm going to show on this edition of Records and Ramblings. This is Agalirept with The Arrival. So this is a black metal band from Poland. They had a run from 95 to 99. Fairly short run. But Archaic Memories released this last year. This is their demo that came out in 96. They also did their other demo that came out in 97. I showed that in one of my other videos. But yeah, this is such a great record. Really nasty, raw black metal. Now, this is 1996 raw, so it's super underproduced. You know, it sounds like it was bounced off of like 3 different tape decks, which I'm more a fan of that style of raw black metal than the kind of forced raw stuff that bands do today. Even though I do like some of that stuff as well, of course. But yeah, this is great riffs. Drum work is awesome. The vocals are just really strained sounding. I just love it. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. And yeah, I don't know if this is still available. Probably not. But yeah, Agalirept, The Arrival. You should definitely check this out if you like raw black metal. Next record I'm going to show on this edition of Records and Ramblings. This is Akasha with Consuming the Soul. So this is a black metal band that I got into a bit late. I'm still not sure why though, because it's fucking awesome stuff. I'm into all of his other projects as well. I was actually about to name the projects, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that's supposed to be a secret. So I'm going to keep that part to myself. There we go. This is on red vinyl. And yeah, this is great stuff. Really good riffs. It's raw, but not overly raw, but it's just really well done stuff. But yeah, if you want to hear a song with really good riffs, check out the song Soul Consumption. That shit is unreal. I actually listened to this album today, and it's just so fucking good. But yeah, this was limited to 100 copies. I have number 25, and this came out on the Almighty Death Cult Productions. I believe the tape came out on Gray Matter. So, yeah, those are 2 labels that you guys should definitely be supporting. Good folks doing good shit. But yeah, if you see this anywhere for a good price, you should definitely snatch it up because it's definitely worth it. Yeah, so I figured I'd show this bad boy since LG Petrov recently passed away. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, this is Entombed with Left Hand Path. I got into Entombed a bit late. I wasn't really into them back in the day when I was really getting into death metal. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what didn't click for me with these guys, but I definitely got into them later, you know, around when I was really listening to stuff like Dismember and At the Gates, and I really loved that guitar sound, and I knew that it came from Entombed, so that made me kind of give them another shot. And yeah, I just fell in love with their style. They have such a, I don't know what it is, because it's like straightforward death metal, but it also has this kind of sleazy rock element to it. So yeah, it's just really cool stuff. Stone cold death metal classic, this record right here. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. This is out on Earache, one of the classic Earache records. But yeah, I'm sure most of you guys have already heard this. So yeah, rest in peace to LG Petrov. Next record I'm going to show you, this is KMD with Black Bastards. Hopefully I don't get snatched down for this. I'm Black YouTube. I can show this kind of stuff. All right. But yeah, I'm not going to sit here and give a whole history lesson. But since we were paying respects to fallen soldiers, it just makes sense for me to go ahead and show this as well. But yeah, if you don't already know, KMD was Zevlov X, who later became MF Doom, and this was also DJ Subrock, who was his brother. Subrock passed away right before this album dropped, I believe, and then Doom died unfortunately last year. So I don't know, man. Listening to this album now is kind of surreal. But yeah, I love it. Great old school hip hop. You can't necessarily tell explicitly that this is Doom if you didn't know beforehand, but once you do, you can kind of pick up on what he was doing with his rhymes back in these days and how that evolved into what he started doing later. But no insert and records are on black, so I won't bother showing you that. But I don't know. It's still a cool thing to have on wax. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Spanish Love Songs with Brave Faces Everyone. I'm surprised I haven't shown this already, but this was my favorite album from last year. I won't continue to gush on it because I did that enough in the review that I did for this album. It was a part of one of my playlist videos, so make sure you go check that out. But yeah, this is great punk rock with a whole lot of heart. I feel like this would appeal to people who like bands like Jawbreaker or the Menzingers, but yeah, it's just great riffs and they have a real knack for songwriting, and the lyrics are just God. The lyrics are just fucking great. The singer of this band, he seriously speaks to every person who starts to recognize that they're getting older faster. So this was 100% up my alley. But yeah, the first song, man, Let Me Ruin My Guts Tonight. Just let me ruin my guts tonight. You can haunt me till the world ends and we melt in the sunlight. Just let me ruin my guts tonight. Fucking great stuff. I really feel like you could just sit down and just read the lyrics to this album like it's a poetry book, and it would totally make sense. Beachfront Property has some fucking great lyrics too. If every city is the same, doom and gloom under a different name, then maybe we should find our home in one. That's beautiful. Like, that's some shit you say to your wife to make her want to be your wife if she is okay with dealing with a melodramatic idiot. But yeah, whatever. Generation Loss also has some fantastic lyrics. But anyways, yeah, Brave Faces Everyone. This is a fucking awesome album. Check it out. And shit, I may as well go ahead and show this one. This is Schmaltz. This is the album before Brave Faces Everyone. And it's more of the same stuff. It's also fantastic. The music on this one, the music itself, is a bit more upbeat sounding. The lyrics are still, I guess you could kind of label this depressing or sad, but I just see it as extremely honest, personally. But yeah, the music is it's just great stuff, man. I mentioned Jawbreaker and the Menzingers, but I can understand people who like this also being into stuff like Reviver. I haven't listened to this one quite as much as Brave Faces Everyone, so I don't have a bunch of lyrics memorized or anything like that. But they're along the same lines as that album. But yeah, this is just great stuff. The printed inner sleeve. Hopefully you can kind of sort of see that. And another really cool colored vinyl. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this band. I really hope they put something else out, but I mean, they just released their last album, so I'm sure they'll be riding off of that for a while. But hopefully, once all this pandemic bullshit is over, I can see these guys live because I bet they're great. All right, I want to end this vinyl video with a bang. Yeah, this is David Tibet with Ferelith. Ferelith. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but yeah, he did 2 albums. They both came out last year. If you're not familiar, David Tibet is the guy, the main man from Current 93, also known as one of my all-time musical idols. But yeah, before releasing these albums, no one knew what they were going to sound like, which I thought was kind of interesting. A lot of people just assumed that it would be more along the lines of what Current 93 was doing currently. But yeah, you can never tell with David Tibet, man. But what you get here are some great ambient pieces, very airy and atmospheric. I can't really compare them to the other ambient pieces that Current 93's done because they're not quite as dark, in my opinion. I guess if I had to compare them with anything, they're closer to In a Foreign Town, uh, just without the vocals. But yeah, it's great stuff. These are limited to 111 copies. They're all hand signed by Tibet. I have number 85. This came with this. I don't know if you can see that. Records on Black won't bother showing you that. And this is the other album that he did. It's called Fontelautus. I'm probably butchering that as well. More of the same. It sounds pretty close to the other album. This is also limited to 111 copies. I have number 84, and it comes with this. Cool. I don't know what this paper is. It's like this weird papyrus. Um, and yeah, there's like a I don't know. It's like a little drawing on there. I think it's fucking cool. But yeah, I should go ahead and mention that these were the originals that came out, and they were very pricey. I won't say how much I paid for them, but you know how I am with Current 93. I mean, it's fucking worth it to me. Anytime he drops something, I'm gonna buy it. But these were actually later re-released on House of Mythology, so you can definitely still get those. So yeah, if you're into like weird kind of ambient music, then you should definitely pick these up. I think these are perfect for just sitting and relaxing. You can do meditating, whatever, but I read when I put these on. They're just great for that kind of thing. They really calm your mind down. I know I sound like a new age hippie who's about to sell you some fucking essential oils and tell you to take echinacea and fucking spirulina and drink apple cider vinegar to get rid of COVID. But no, for real, these are fantastic, calming albums. But yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this edition of Records and Ramblings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, as usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out.